And I'm telling y'all, I don't know what's in the pad. It kind of like tingles or something. But I was like not feeling any cramping. I was like shorter than normal. I'm like, what's in this stuff? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my channel for those of you who are new. Before I start, I want to make sure that I tell you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. I think I'm almost at 400 subscribers, so you could be my 400th subscriber, and that will make me super happy. So please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. But in today's video, I am going to be giving you guys a few of my tips. I am somebody who's a little bit extra sometimes when it comes to stuff, but it's better to be safe than sorry. So let's just go ahead and get into the tea. What tips? You know what I mean. Tip number 1, make sure you have a skincare routine. Some people have 10 steps, some people have 5 steps, some people have 2 steps, some people have 1 step. Just make sure you got a step, okay? I'm telling you, it's super, super important to have a skincare routine. When I was younger, I did not think so. But as I got older, I started to get more into my skin because I be having problems too, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. But I found that it is extremely important to have a skincare routine and know what works for you. So go ahead, do your research, figure out what you want to do, and get that skincare routine, okay? All right. Tip number 2. Find what works best for your skin. I'm telling you, that is the most important thing. I will never directly tell you guys to go buy something that I use for my skin because I don't want to be that person, because it might not work for you. So I know I've done it where I've looked at a celebrity's page, well, like a tutorial or something, or I looked at a YouTube tutorial and the skincare product didn't work for me. I can't blame them because they're only, you know, giving reviews and telling how they like it. But my skin is super sensitive, so you really, really can never be too sure. If you feel like you want to use a certain product, make sure you go do your research on that product and see if it works best for your skin, because some people have oily skin, some people have dry skin, some people are allergic to certain things. So do your research, find what works best for you. Tip number 3. Stop caking on makeup when you have breakouts. I find for me that it is important for me to lay off of the makeup when I'm having a breakout, because all that does is bring on more acne that I really, really, really don't need. So guys, if you are having a breakout, let your face rest. Stop caking on that makeup, because then you're just gonna have to start hiding more and more acne that you're really not trying to hide. So lay off the makeup, let the face rest, and then go back to beading once it's clear. Okay? All right. Tip number 4, wash your makeup brushes frequently. I don't know where, I think it was Google. I read that you can wash your makeup brushes every 7 to 10 days. Now, for me personally, I wash my makeup brushes after every time I do my makeup. I don't know if that's just me being extra, and it probably is me being extra, because my friends always say, girl, you ain't doing nothing but either doing your hair or doing your makeup brushes, which is, I do my makeup brushes, cleaning my makeup brushes, which is very true. But I just feel like a lot of oil, dirt just gets mixed up in those brushes, and then you're putting it on your face. I feel like that also brings acne. So make sure you are cleaning your makeup brushes regularly. I would say that I don't clean it at that second, of course. Like sometimes you're just too lazy after you do a beat, you're about to go somewhere. But make sure you're taking at least time out the next day or the next 2 days to clean your makeup, because you don't want to use that same brush when you're about to do your makeup again. It's just nasty. Yeah, I just won't do it. I'm not gonna judge y'all. I just wouldn't do it. So that's another tip. Make sure you are replacing your beauty blenders. For me, I replace my beauty blenders every month. I probably do it more than that. I don't know. Again, I'm super extra, but I just hate that like dirt gets in there and then I gotta keep cleaning it and stuff like that. And I think I seen a video on Twitter and the girl was like not cleaning her beauty blenders and she was like her top lip was stinking. And I was like, girl, how long did you like wait before you washed it? That is so disgusting to me. Like, it's just, oh my God, your top lip stinking from your beauty blender? That is so nasty. So y'all, make sure you are switching out your beauty blender. Please do not keep it super long. If you're not like, well, if you're not like me, I'm sorry. I do a month, but maybe every month and a half. And make sure, you know, you maybe get in 2 beauty blenders so you can like swap and switch around. Yeah. Next tip. So I have a rule where I buy 2 of things that I like and that I use frequently. So that will be my concealer brushes and my beauty blenders, and for me, my eyebrow pencils. Because when you go traveling, and you might go traveling with your friends, somehow, some way your makeup gets, you know, mixed up, and now you don't have your eyebrow pencil when it's time to do your makeup. So I always say buy 2 if you're going to travel. Leave 1 at home and then take the other one, so just in case when you get back, you will have a backup. Okay? Yeah, my hand looks like that, but yeah, you'll have a backup. Next tip: if you are a beginner or you are budgeting, I suggest that you buy e.l.f. brushes. Those are the brushes that I use. I have Morphe brushes, but I really don't use those like that. But I swear by my e.l.f. brushes. I don't care if they're cheap or whatever the case may be. They have never done me wrong. So, tip: go out, get you a few e.l.f. brushes. Again, with my e.l.f. brushes, I switch them out. I'll get 2 concealer brushes, 2 it's like another concealer brush, and then like maybe 2 highlighter brushes, just so I'm like swapping out. And you know, if I don't feel like washing my makeup brushes that day, I'll have something the next day to use. I'm putting y'all on. I'm telling y'all, some people don't think like this. You gotta think. Next tip: making sure you are cleaning your face when you go to sleep. Guys, some people feel like, oh my God, I got an event the next morning, let me leave this beat on. No, never fall asleep in your makeup. I don't care if you lit. I don't care if you're too tired. Don't be too lazy to take your makeup off, because they say that it makes you age. And I mean, I don't know if that's a myth or if that's true or whatever the case may be. But you just don't want that stuff sitting on your face, because I promise you, 9 times out of 10, you're going to have at least 1 pimple pop up from you leaving your makeup on from the night before. I don't care how important that event is and you can't wake up for it, so you like, let me just beat this face tonight and then, no. Guys, remove that makeup. It's extremely important. Okay, next. Now, I'm not going to tell you guys to stop using Bath and Body Works, but if that's your main I guess product that you use for your skin, I highly suggest that you get something that is very hydrating, because that stuff really doesn't last long. Your skin can become dry. That's with the bath wash. That's with the lotion as well. I am not a big person on smell good stuff because it just doesn't hydrate my skin. However, I do use Cetaphil and Dove for like my body wash, and then I can add a smell good over top of it, just so that, you know, when I go out I can smell good. But stop swearing by Bath and Body Works, y'all. Like, that's not a thing anymore. Like, I don't know why some of you are still like purchasing that stuff for your main like moisturizer. It really sends me that y'all like are still using that. But I don't know, I'll see girls like, and again, I'm not, this is for me, I'll see people like post their collection and I'm like, oh, like that's all that you use, Bath and Body Works? Like, I don't think you should just use that. Like, you need to add some actual moisture to the body. So yeah, stop swearing by that, y'all. Last but not least, I always keep a panty liner, a tampon, or a pad either in my purse or in my car for a rainy day. And I don't know, again, if that's me being extra, but Y'all, I'm telling you, if you're in an emergency and you really like need something, you want to make sure you always have it on you. Now, you don't have to have all three at the same time. I just make sure that I kind of keep all three at the same time. But make sure you keeping that in your purse all the time, at least one. And also, stop using those scented pads. Like, it's really not good for you. I don't know if you guys have done your research. I really feel like you should do your research. For me, I think I used them in high school, I want to say. And like, I don't know what even made me use them in high school. I was just like, oh, I want that with the colorful ones. I don't know. I'm just dumb like that. But stop using those. Definitely look up, you know, some alternative. I know for me, I use the honey pot products, and y'all, I'm not even trying to like sell y'all on this, but y'all should really switch to organic. And honey pot, I don't know what type of sorcery it is, but I used to have very like dramatic cycles, and I'm telling y'all, I don't know what's in the pad. It kind of like tingles or something, but I was like not feeling any cramping. I was like shorter than normal. I'm like, what's in this stuff? And I don't want to sit here and tell y'all that it like shortens your period, because that's just like, might not do that for you. But for me, it did that. And I was like, what is going on? So if you're looking for some products, honey pot, I don't know, y'all. Like, I was right when I first started using them. When I tell you, like, I was trying to, honey pot girl, honey pot is that girl. I think you can find it. I know you can find it at a Walgreens and maybe Target. They're like iffy, but they have the panty liners. They got the pads. Do they have tampons? I don't know. They have the wipes. They have a lot, so look it up. But that was my last little tip, and hopefully this video helps you guys, because I'm just trying to, you know, put y'all on some different little stuff, and you know, give you something that you can use in your everyday life. So make sure you like, you comment, you subscribe, and most importantly, turn on my post notifications. And I'm about to go, I guess, get something to eat. Bye, y'all.